Man, that sun really peeked over that.
Yeah, I hope you're getting some good footage here. Jesus.
You got your face burning off. Now things should have been.
We grew up together.
Me and Chris went to school together from first grade on.
And then
They're cousins.
And we're cousins.
Okay.
Join in.
And I became related to them.
Yeah, no, we were just we were living in New York and we wanted to play music and Anna was doing some stuff, I was doing some stuff. And, we figured we'd be better off together.
first year was about a show every 4 months. So it wasn't really what you would call a working band.
Oh, we worked hard.
We were
working hard while you were in other bands.
Yeah.
I was in Ultimate Fighting Championship bands.
Oh yeah. We actually, from the very beginning, we were gonna put out a Red Cave on vinyl like in February of 2005, and we basically played a show before we even had a band.
Yeah, we did. Our first band, I think, is a question mark like on the flyer. So, yeah.
But it just we never got around to it, and then once we had the complete band, then we were practicing a lot more, playing a few more shows, and put up a MySpace page, and Jason Foster from Monitor Records kind of sought us out. And then he did the rest.
I was a carpenter for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
I worked on photo shoots.
Driving trucks for Saturday Night Live.
It was more of a time thing. We didn't have enough time in between tours. We'd have like a week or 2 weeks or something like that. There wasn't enough time to go back and work and try to like fit in some work while you were home.
Yeah.
And you're playing all the time. It just ended up that you could kind of afford to just be on tour all the time.
But it wasn't like out of the blue we were all of a sudden playing music in a band. Our goals have always been, my personal goals have always been to be a professional musician and make a living out of it.
That moment where you
Still
realize
trying to make a
living out of it.
We always wanted to be the biggest band in the world.
Yeah.
And now we are.
So that's really
You can retire.
well.
Yeah. Only the cold.
We're gunning for you two. It's still the same process. It's just a 4-track. It's basically a 4-track, but it's a program that's on your computer.
Yeah.
And still, you're just pushing the recording button and recording into it.
And then yelling some dude hollering music into it.
Yeah, it's
magic.
It's the same sort of process. That's why when people make that argument, like, oh, well, I don't write on a computer. It's like, yeah, but you write on something. It's pretty much the same thing.
A couple songs we completely did on our own. Wait for the Summer was just completely at home recording, and then actually Wait for the Wintertime was a 4-track. We didn't like the studio version, so we used an old 4-track version, dumped it into Pro Tools, and re-recorded some bass to get some subs.
Straight up analog.
I like to think now we're a professional band, whereas before we were just dudes trying to make our music and whatever, put it together. So
I don't ever want to think.
Now we have grandiose opinions about ourselves.
You don't ever want to think what?
You're a professional band. I always want to be like, oh man, we got to do this again. How are we gonna do it? Oh no.
I think we'll have a lot of stuff that we can bring into the studio. I think we kind of started from scratch in the studio, which might have been a mistake when we had a lot of ideas that we could have used and we could have brought into the studio.
We basically had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
We had a very amateur idea of what we were doing, and so it was.
We kind of thought that the studio was going to solve all of our problems.
Right.
When we realized that we actually have pretty good ears for how we want things to sound, and you can get a lot of good sounds at home, and maybe engineers don't know everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
A really expensive microphone is not going to solve your problem at all. Sunrise, me and Anna made a kind of jaunty computer beat that we liked the idea of, and kept trying to record song to it. It never really worked. We did it one time. We had a real Enya sounding version.
It was like
we all
Tears
spent,
for Fears kind of thing.
The 3 of us spent kind of 10 days trying to record it. Kind of had a version of something, and it sounded terrible.
way too many. What were you using?
There was like marimbas and flutes, and so then we kind of ended up just scrapping it all and sampling some of the original pieces of that, and got incorporated into a re-recording of it. And I think actually that was a good mistake on the computer where we had this recorded version, and I like accidentally jogged the loop, so it was looping on a more like an off point. I was like, oh, that sounds better there. And then we started kind of chopping it up again, and we recorded and loop played the beat that we had of the jaunty kind of computer beat with live drums. We looped the live drums, and then kind of.
Well, we added a Baltimore Club outro.
Yeah, and then we at the very last minute we added a completely different outro. I think like a week before we were supposed to mix the record. Just at home, we were like, whoa, we started.
Took out the gospel one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I totally forgot.
We'll be there like that.
Yeah. We're just waiting for the numbers.
Yeah. A major label, but we signed with a big independent label.
The problem with a major
Sign with
label
the right
these days
contract.
is they want you to sign like a 360 deal. I don't know if you're aware of that, but they basically take like a shitload of your money that you make from touring and whatever. And if we were to get a contract that didn't totally fuck us over from a major label, I think that we would consider doing that.
Devil's in the details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also I don't think we want to get on a sinking ship necessarily.
Yeah, that whole
mean,
model is kind
it's
of
maybe
fun.
right for some people, but I don't think they would treat us with the utmost kind of respect and really know what to do.
Okay.
We're not gonna help them out, really. I can't see like us helping out a major label. We're not gonna sell that many records. It doesn't make any sense.
We'll see. Look at this house I bought.
It's awesome, man.
I bought so many of these couches, and I just scatter them
I
around.
got a bar. I got just like chicks walking around. Sweet. It's been hectic.
A lot of touring.
Never home.
We've been touring non-stop. We probably had maybe 2 months off this entire year since the album came out.
Yeah. Not consecutive.
It's been an eye-opening experience. I don't know if I wanted my eyes opened in that way, but it's been good. I mean, you know.
So it's been a slow and steady build.